But that little something that you just said about Michigan, that's the perfect segue to our next topic. This young man named Dominic Nicholas has said, quote, "We went from whooping Ohio State to whooping Alabama too. You just roll into the spring ball with that and you go in feeling confident about yourself," unquote. Now, Nick, you've got some things to say about this. Let's hear it.
It's real simple for me. The reason why I'm not mad at the kid, I get it. If I was in his shoes, then I would feel the same exact way. But kid, just focus on the present and the future. Focus on the present and the future. That's all I gotta say. I ain't mad at it because as a fan base, we expected it to beat down to. We expected it to beat them down to. We expected it to. I think the players expected it, and what we seen that game, I don't think nobody saw it coming. So what I say, hey, Alabama guys, if y'all just so happen, listen, let's take a few, use it this year to get better, continue to get better. But I can't be mad at them because I'll be talking the same crap if I was over there too, and I did the same thing. I ain't mad.
They beat us, but they didn't whoop us.
They didn't whoop us. Yeah, they didn't.
Like, no.
They didn't.
Hey, your defense may have whooped us, but your offense sure didn't.
But like I say, focus on the present and worry about the future, my guy.
I know, right? It's like, Coach, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, I like it. I'm a competitor. You beat me. You got every right until I see you again.
Yeah.
You got every right. And he has a point, though. You go and beat a national championship team, right? In a game where you shouldn't have won. And you're in a program that needs anything to hold on to as far as motivation, because last year was a patch year. You know, we knew that they were going to struggle, that transition, staff movement, roster turnover. I think they handled it about as best as they could, right? Michigan, they're in the conference, and their schedule is favorable this year too. Other than having to go, don't they go to Texas this year, week 2?
No, they go to Oklahoma this year, but they will have the Texas road game in 2027.
Okay, so you get what I'm saying. So this year, I mean, another favorable schedule. I think Oklahoma's in a prove-it year too. You know, with even with their transition, this is Venable's 5th year. So that's a big opportunity for them to showcase, you know, what they're going to be able to be for this season. But Dominic Nicholas, I think he's a guy that he's going to be called on. He's a good player. You know, you're going to talk about him. I would be careful though how you move with this year's team. Kalen DeBoer. And I don't think I don't think anybody from Alabama even cares about that comment. You know, any other players, you know, it's something that we're supposed to do as media talents. You know, that's what we're supposed to find. But I think if anything, if this is something that can get back to the locker room, add it to the fuel. Add it like my boy Nick said, add it to the fuel and use it, because anybody that is talking crap against Alabama has a right to. You have Oklahoma fans talking trash. You have your Vanderbilt, you know, fans calculating attacks against us, you know, because that's what they do. They calculate, you know. And then you know, Tennessee, you know, and what's crazy is Tennessee fans. I haven't been getting crap from Tennessee fans. I think it's been more so of like a respected, like we know we got you this year, but hey, we know why we got you. So I'm kind of in that spot with these fans like this. Where Richie going?
I have no clue. I guess he's getting a little something.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, it's like Dominic just. Oh, there's Richie's dog. What's up, puppy dog? What's up, puppy? There you go. But yeah, Dominic Nicholas, I think, just unleashed a beast and didn't even know it. So it's like we use trash talking as a motivator. But as long as he's not doing that whole business where he's stomping on the team's logo, like I hate it. I hate it when players do that, like before a game. It's like I remember my Tennessee Titans were doing that a few years back against Steelers. Then what happens? Steelers beat them.
Yeah, wait till after the game.
Exactly. Like you don't do that before the game.
And even with that being said, I think certain teams know who to do that stuff to.
Nobody's ever done that at Bama.
Nah.
Nobody's ever. You never. And we got a couple teams that have came in and upset us. Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever done that at Bama, and I think this team is looking not only just to have the brand as their calling card when it comes to establishing some dominance, but really showcasing it. You got guys like Edric Hill and Jordan Beeman, like really trying to start fights in practice. Offensive lineman Rock Montgomery, Otis Alanine, the sweet giant out there really mixing it up. The scrimmage was very intense, man, for the trenches. And if you got that intensity in the trenches, you got something. There's something special. That's what separated Ohio State from the rest of the country. Their trenches was nasty. Notre Dame scared Georgia because they were nasty. I didn't realize how nasty they was. I was talking so much trash about the Catholic school, but the trenches is where it starts. Alabama hearing all of that good news about the intensity at practice. I like it, man. We need the trenches on both sides to be the most intense part of our team.
When we had our best teams in the trenches, those summers and springs and fall camps, that's when you heard all the mixing it up on the field, like they're getting into it. And we have a season, those seasons where we have our best seasons in the trenches. Mm-hmm. And it leads to much success.
Yeah. Richie, what's your thoughts on Dominic Nicholas trash talking?
I can say this, that when we were, I'll give a quick story, is when we were in high school, we went to the playoffs for the first time in years, and we played a school down in South Florida called Armwood. It's like, I want to say it's like near the Tampa area. It's like downtown Tampa area. And we were trash talking and all that stuff during that game. And so look, like Smook said, and like Nick said, when you're a competitor, you're definitely going to say things, and you're definitely going to be chirping because you just beat big old Bama. Ooh. And it's like, but you didn't whoop anybody. That's the problem. So I get it. I definitely get that, he's going to say that kind of stuff, but come back next year and show that you got what it takes again and things. But I'm not too upset about it. I mean, everybody's going to have something to say. I'll do a quick story. When we played Tennessee, but right before the game, I made a TikTok out of it. And that was my biggest TikTok. It hit 20.1K views. And literally the whole comment section was, where's the reaction video, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm just like, and then I did one for Oklahoma, and this dude literally said, we're so weak this year that if you guys lose to us, I'll pay you some money. And I said, bruh, I don't need you to pay me any money. I literally just want you to understand that I told everyone it could be a trap game for us. But, but I mean, everyone's going to talk, everybody, fans, players, coaches. It's just the beauty of the sport. It's what makes it just so fun, exciting, and ready to have people. Because I know what the players were thinking if they saw that. They're like, we got to come back next year. We just got to, so put the effort in on the field and show what you got. But it was funny to read. But it was definitely, I have to give Michigan the props. We played a poor game. And, all I can say is, we got to come back. And I think that DeBoer and Grubb have something cooking. So,
yeah.
Got a lot of ingredients in the pot. We're ready to rock and roll with Ryan Grubb as our OC. I mean, somebody was saying that Grubb and DeBoer is like Batman and Robin. Although I'm wondering if they meant the 60s version or the 90s version.
I'm thinking more like Iron Man and Captain America type stuff.
I like that.
Because what you get from Grubb is straight.
I can't picture Grubb going, holy hamburger. Like, no.
I could see Kalen DeBoer being like Captain America, you know what I'm saying? Doing it by the book. I'm going to be my guy. I don't have to be flashy. Why are you making me wear this chain? I guess I'll wear it if you guys say it's good for everything, if it's going to help us win. And then Grubb is like, man, light it up. Let's go. Don't come in here playing around. When it's time to play around, have fun, because when I'm ready to go, we plan to do it like this, but I'll shoot I'll shoot this. Don't test me. I ain't test this rocket yet, but don't test me. I'll show pull. And that's what I like about it. You got that balance, but the accountability factor feels like it's being reestablished. The demeanor of the players, even after practice, the type of, you can see the players that know that they're in a spot to make it because they're aggravated with media. They don't care to deal with media. They're like, man, I see Gino Vandermark. If you watch his interview, there's offensive lineman in the back, working on snapping. He looking like he antsy, ready to get over to get his extra snaps in. Like, come on, y'all. What y'all told me? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. That's what they usually get for the players. You give 8 minutes to go and talk to all the players for player availability. He just looked like, and then he gets done. He goes start doing the same thing. Jaden Roberts, same thing. Just going to get all the extra. So I like this energy, especially on the offensive side. I think Kane Womack is going to be in the runnings for Coach of the Year type stuff.
Yeah.
With this defense, all the assets he has available. Hearing what's happening with Dijon Lee and Abdul Sanders, Justin Hill, Steve Bowler, like Asaya Fagan, his development, Edric Hill, Jordan Renard, Jeremiah Beeman. I mean, just guys, man. I'm done. I get the rambling. Y'all got to tell me when to shut up, man.
No, you good.
And see, somebody, of course, offline, they asked me about how do I really feel about this team. I said, every year during spring, you hear all the right stuff that you want to hear. I said, sometimes it feels like they're blowing smoke up your butt. I said, but this year, it don't feel like that this offseason. Like from the players' interview, hearing the Quay Russo's talk, all these guys talking and what the coaches are saying, it doesn't really feel like they're blowing smoke up your butt. It really feels genuine.
Yeah. Like we're focusing on 2025, and I believe it's 145 days till the start against Florida. So there we go. 138 days till week 0.